King Dushyanta entered Kanva's silent hermitage alone and called out. A radiant young woman in ascetic garb stepped forward, claiming the sage as her father. Ādi Parva, Book 1, Chapter 65. After dismissing his ministers, King Dushyanta approached the sage's hermitage alone. He found the dwelling silent and called into the forest for anyone within. After dismissing his ministers, King Dushyanta continued alone toward the hermitage of the sage he hoped to honor. He arrived to find the dwelling silent and empty, with no sign of the sage. He called loudly into the stillness, asking whether anyone was present there. His voice carried outward through the surrounding forest, breaking the hermitage's silence. His call brought a young woman from within the hermitage, beautiful in form and dressed in an ascetic's garb. She welcomed the king without hesitation, offered proper courtesy, and assured him that he was welcome there. She brought Dushyanta a seat and water for washing his feet, then performed the arghya, the ritual welcoming offering. After asking about his health and well-being, she smiled gently and asked what she might do for him. Properly received and honored, Dushyanta studied the young woman before him. She looked graceful and radiant, her smile bright with beauty and youth. Austerity and self-discipline seemed to lend her body its own luminous luster.
I came to honor the venerable sage Kanva. Where has the revered one gone? Please tell me, gracious lady.
My father has left the hermitage to gather fruits. Wait a little while, and you will see him return.
The king continued gazing at her, unable simply to look away. His fascination held him there until he spoke again.
Who are you, and whose daughter are you? Why have you come to this forest? Blessed with such beauty and grace, where do you come from, radiant one? From the moment I saw you, auspicious lady, you claimed my heart, and I wished to know your identity.
Addressed in the hermitage, the young woman answered with a gentle smile. When she began to speak, her words sounded exceptionally sweet.
I am regarded as the daughter of Venerable Kanva, O Dushyanta. He is steadfast, renowned, and learned in dharma, an ascetic honored throughout the worlds. He is Urdhvavreta, one who turns his vital energies upward through perfect celibacy. Even dharma might leave its course before Kanva ever broke his firm vow.
But how could someone of such fair complexion have been born as his daughter? This leaves me in great doubt, so please resolve it for me.
Here, O king, the true account of how this happened long ago, and how I became the sage's daughter. A certain sage once came here and asked about the circumstances of my birth. Venerable Kanva gave him the full account, and I will now repeat it to you, Lord of the earth. Long ago, Vishvamitra performed great tapas, whose force deeply distressed Shakra, Lord of the divine hosts. Fearing that the blazing ascetic might displace him from his throne, Purandara, also called Indra, summoned Menaka.
Menaka, you surpass every apsaras in divine qualities. Hear my request, auspicious one, and perform a great service for me. Vishvamitra shines like the sun, and even the thought of his terrible austerities shakes my heart. His fierce tapas has sharpened his spirit until he is almost unapproachable. Take this burden and prevent him from driving me from my station. Tempt him, obstruct his austerities, and turn him aside with beauty, youth, sweetness, graceful movement, and gentle speech.
Menaka heard Indra's command, but fear rose within her, and she did not conceal it.
His great radiance, mighty austerity, and quick anger are always present before anyone who approaches him. You yourself tremble before the splendor, austerity, and fury of this great soul. How, then, could someone like me possibly fail to tremble before him? His past deeds explain my fear, beginning with exalted Vasishtha, whom he separated from his beloved sons. Though born a Kshatriya, Vishvamitra made himself a Brahman through the sheer force of his will. For purification, he created a mighty river with difficult, abundant waters, known throughout the world as the Kaushiki. During Vishvamitra's hardship, the righteous royal sage Mathanga, reduced to a hunter's condition, carried Vishvamitra's wives through a difficult place. After returning to his hermitage during an ancient famine, that lord of sages named a river Para. He gladly performed a yajna for Mathanga, while fear of him drove Indra himself to drink Soma. In anger, he created new constellations surpassing the old, beginning with stars that precede Shravana. These deeds make me tremble, so command me in a way that keeps his anger from consuming me. His radiance could burn the worlds, while a single step could shake the earth. He could compress great Meru and set it spinning in an instant. How could a mere girl approach an ascetic blazing like fire, with every sense completely mastered? His face is fire, his eyes are the sun and moon, and heaven's stars shine upon him. His tongue is the tongue of time itself, making even the thought of touching him terrifying. Yam, Soma, the great seers, the Sadhyas, the Vishvedevas, and the Valkhilyas all tremble before his power. Those Valkhilyas are tiny yet potent ascetic sages, born of the sacred. Why, then, should someone like me not tremble before him? Since you have asked, I will go to the sage, for how could I refuse the Lord of the gods? Yet plan my protection, King of the gods, so I may carry out your service safely. Let the wind strip away my garment while I sport near the sage. By your grace, let Manmatha, god of love and desire, become my ally. At the moment I entice him, let a fragrant breeze rise from the forest.
Indra answered, "So be it," arranged everything Menaka requested, and she set forth toward the hermitage of Kaushika.
Dushyanta's question opens the woman's birth account. Vishvamitra's tapas threatens Indra's station, so he commands Menaka to obstruct it. She agrees only after requesting the wind, Manmatha, and a fragrant forest breeze as protection, which Indra arranges before she departs. In the next chapter, the account of the birth of Shakuntala moves the story forward. The journey continues in the next chapter.